Hello, and welcome to This is Indiana, where we spotlight people and places across the state of Indiana working to make our communities more livable for people of all ages. I'm Mattie Perry-Lightfoot, lead volunteer with AARP Gary, Indiana, and I'm thrilled to be here this morning with my co-host and fellow AARP volunteer, Lila Martinez. Today, we're talking about something close to our hearts, Gary's journey to become an age-friendly community through AARP network of age-friendly states and communities.
Joining us
Okay.
today is someone who's been instrumental in this effort, the 22nd mayor of Gary, Indiana, Mayor Eddie Melton. Mayor Melton has been a champion for inclusive, forward thinking policies, and we're excited to hear more about his vision for Gary.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Mayor.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to jump into the conversation.
Yeah. Mayor Melton, let's start with the big picture. Why did you feel it was important for Gary to join AARP network of age-friendly communities?
Yes, very good question. Um, Coming into office in 2024, it was important to me that the city of Gary becomes more inclusive, uh, not only inclusive, but also supportive of all ages, like you mentioned, of residents that live in the city, but also to promote and let folks know that are looking to relocate around the country that Gary can be an option. So partnering with AARP is a very replicable and respected entity, organization, not just in the state of Indiana, but throughout the nation. So it just made sense that we created a formal partnership
Mhm.
with AARP and me doing the executive order and creating the task force and the body that helps me to guide policies as I'm
Mhm.
sitting as mayor of the city of Gary.
Yeah, that's great. I heard you mention us on your video at WLTH Friday or Saturday. I don't know which day it was. So I heard you mention that too, and that's important. To me, it's important to me that people know that AARP is playing a big part in the age-friendly community.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Every chance I get, this is a partnership I try to tout to let folks know that we're part of this partnership, this collaboration.
Yes, yes, yes.
Can you walk us through how the Age Friendly Council in Gary was formed and who's involved and what role do they play?
Yeah, actually, when before I was sworn in, we were going through our transition phase, and I put together my 100-day plan of what my vision would be within the first 100 days of coming into office. And I was able to sit with Ms. Lightfoot and Emily Gorman and so many other folks to discuss how we can take some of the pillars of what AARP has used in other communities around the state of Indiana. And it fits so well in what the mission and vision and values that the Melton administration wanted to implement in coming into office. So doing the executive order, launching the partnerships, bringing organizations and entities to the table that address housing, that address food insecurities, that address healthcare, and so many other areas. Those are the type of partners and agencies that are at the table. I myself am proud of the team that we have built in my administration and folks that have volunteered and looking to volunteer to move this initiative forward.
Yep, that is so right, Mayor. It is very important that we have those people from those different organizations. I do sit in on the meetings with them, and they are really good. They are interested. Their interest is there, and it's great. It's just great. We know this work takes time and collaboration. How is the initiative going on so far, and what's the progress that you've seen? Even though I'm asking this question, I know that the group hasn't been in that long. I sit in on the meetings. We do have some things coming up, but we just want to hear your input.
Yeah. So I've been kept abreast from our team, but from the events and activities that have been a part of, I really enjoy being boots on the ground, going into locations and sites where seniors recreate or live. Uh,
Yes,
we kind of did a mini tour, if you remember, and
yes, I
did it
do.
between 3 to 4 senior living facilities that allow me to hear firsthand some of the issues and concerns that they have and their dreams of
Yes,
what they would like to see in their community. I think that's part of that inclusiveness that we're trying to make sure that we give folks the opportunity to let their voice be heard. So I
yes,
appreciate that partnership, and I'm extremely excited about the survey. I know I'm probably going to talk more about that, but making sure that folks contribute that voice to that survey has been helpful as well, and it's going to help us pull that data and that information together as we
yes.
continue to shape policy.
And I was there at the senior uh, building, 33rd and Pierce or 32nd and Pierce. And those seniors, they asked for a walkway from their building to Aldi's. And look what happened. The city gave them that walkway. It was like, so great. You were there, you heard them. And
Yes.
that was just so beautiful. And I don't think that you knew exactly how those people felt to see their mayor. It was just a beautiful thing. And I don't live there, but I thank you for coming forward and giving them what they asked for that day. I'm thankful for that, Mayor.
I think it was a good start, and I appreciate that. We got a
It
lot of
was.
work to do. Some other things that we took into consideration. They asked for that street to be
Yeah.
paved. We've
Yes.
paved that street.
Mhm.
We're working on the lighting. We're looking for to create more uh, casual sitting areas for them to enjoy. Although the
Yes.
city of Gary does not manage that property, we can have some
Yeah.
influence to make it a more enjoyable experience.
Yes. Great.
You know, one of the key parts to this is as you mentioned before, is the survey, the community survey. Can you speak on why it's so important for residents to fill it out?
Yeah. So you don't know what you don't know, and as a mayor, I don't assume to know everything. And receiving feedback and input is extremely important. To know more about uh, your transportation needs, to
Mhm.
know more about housing issues or concerns or options, all of that plays a factor in the survey. So we encourage folks to go check it out. You can see at the bottom of the screen, www.gary.gov/age-freely. And folks can take that survey. We've also had it where people can physically come pick up a survey here at City Hall. We don't want to go online to make that happen. So we encourage folks to don't stop sharing that data and information.
Yes. So I was going to ask you. So once the survey and the community needs assessment is complete, what happens next, and how will the results be used? I know you spoke a little bit on it, but can you go just a little bit more in depth on that?
Yes, ma'am. So when it says that information helps us, it helps me when it's time to make the budget in the
Hmm.
city, knowing how we should direct our resources. It
Yeah.
helps me when it comes down to certain policies that we need to either change or implement. So that's part of that process in knowing what the people are saying in the community across the board.
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, looking ahead, what can residents expect to see from this work in the next 3 to 5 years?
No, that's a very good question. excuse me, a lot of that we're starting to implement already. Right now, I'm in the process of working with the Gary Common Council to shape the 2026 budget. And I'm going to need their help to make sure we have the workforce, the bodies to provide the services that people, be it if it's, and not just the bodies, but the resources to help folks that need sidewalks, that might need wheelchair ramps, that might need additional help and support with paving streets and things of that nature to make it more accessible and livable. And then can't forget about the project and collaboration that we have with Notre Dame with redesigning our downtown. A lot of the funding that we're looking at seeking from the state of Indiana, also the federal government, is to make downtown a livable, walkable, safe destination. So you can bring your family, your children, your grandchildren downtown to restaurants, to a baseball game, to a concert, and not feel like you are at risk of getting hit by a semi-truck, right? We want to make it walkable, where we're taking that traffic off of these main thoroughfares that go directly downtown where people are congregating. So over the next 3 to 5 years, you're going to see more blight elimination taking place. We've already started that process where we're tearing down abandoned structures that are unsafe for the community. Right now, it's primarily on our main thoroughfares, Broadway, 4th Avenue, 5th Avenue, Ridge Road. But we're seeking additional funding from the state, and I'm pretty confident that we're going to get it, to get the blight elimination dollars to demolish structures next to someone's home. Because I've talked to folks in our aging community that say, hey, when I want to feel safe when I'm getting out of my car, when I'm going into the house at night, I want a well-lit streets. I want vegetation cut. I want abandoned homes knocked down. All of that is about quality of life, and that's the goal of my administration, improving the overall quality of life for everyone.
Mayor, you are doing a good job. You've started that. The day of the 4th of July parade, I was downtown in that area that has been cleaned off. Merchants was there, DJ was there, food trucks was there, and I had a wonderful time. That was a start right there of bringing people downtown and clearing the area. It was a beautiful evening. Also, we just had our 90-year Social Security celebration. So I told Emily I want to bring people downtown. I want to follow what the mayor is doing. So we did it right there on 6th and Broadway, and we had a crowd. It was beautiful, and that's just trying to follow you. I hear you. I hear you on Facebook. I hear you. I go to meetings. I hear what you're saying. So we're gonna try to keep the Age Friendly and AARP of Indiana right there to follow you, to kind of lead you on. I know you don't know everything that we're doing, but I am trying to do more to have the say so in between us and you, a communicator, so that you'll know what we're doing. And as volunteers, we've seen firsthand how much work means to our neighbors. Okay,
Yes,
it's about making Gary a place where people of all ages can, younger ones, because you know what, that's going to bring them back here. Yeah. And thank you, Mayor, for putting Gary's residents first and for prioritizing older adults, and through all this work. I'm just happy about what's going on here. I'm just happy that you wanted to come and be the mayor of Gary, Indiana. I'm just happy it shows that you're putting your foot forward, that you are concerned about Gary, and that I know there are a lot of things that are coming forth that's going to happen here in Gary. So do you have any closing comments that you'd like to share before we close out today?
No, I just want to say thank you both for the opportunity. Thank you, AARP, and thank you for those kind words. You know, I served as state senator for nearly 8 years, and to come back home to serve the people and serve the city that raised me, it's an honor and it's a blessing. And I don't take it for granted. So every single day I wake up, I'm always focused on how do we improve the quality of life for everyone. So I'm looking forward to growing this partnership. You know, you guys have a direct line to the mayor's office. So whatever we can do, we need to improve on, don't hesitate to call.
Yes. Well, I just want to say thank you, Mayor, for joining us, and thank you to everyone that's watching. And don't forget to complete your age-friendly surveys. They're so important so that the mayor will know what the city needs and what the senior citizens want. Uh, you see the QR code on the screen, and stay involved. Until next time, thank you for joining us on This Is Indiana.